That's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up. Down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. The tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution and a methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's got the first and still going. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Utes come to a line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
They bring it down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's caught. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And there's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. And the Utes will have first and 10 here. Handoff to the back. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And Kirk Cal has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Utes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Utah, 3.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Cal's offense takes the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grabbed by the receiver. Great cut, they whiff on him. Tackle made after a big gain.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled quickly after the catch. Should be short of the marker. Second down after that completion. Looking for a receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Woods. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He bought some time, now lets it go. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 47.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Utes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Golden Bears will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Second down, looking to throw it. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And the Golden Bears looking to cash in this red zone trip. The shotgun running play call. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Here's a quick throw to the right. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Lets it fly to the wideout. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, it's BB. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. underway to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And the Utes with 1st and 10 here. And the tailback's got it again.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The Utes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Oh, it's a reverse. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Yeah, the coach may have some explaining to do. I'm not sure what the thinking is sending out the field goal unit here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it into the touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Cal, 21, Utah, 10.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense takes the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that 1st down will kick them into that gear.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He's brought down out at the 46. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a deep shot to the right. He hauls it into the 25, still running.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Utes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. They'll hand it off. Trucks through the defender. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. And Kirk Cal has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The Golden Bears are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside one and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Utah. This quarterback on fire today. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute, you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. is feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Now the try for 2. Caught by the receiver. And he stopped short, doesn't get in, and the defense still holds on to a 2-point lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Utah, 19.
And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Now the coverage seemed a little bit eager there. Got to make sure the ball travels 10 yards before touching it. And the penalty will ruin the chance for a recovery and set the offense up. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Leaning on the run game here late. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Will not be brought down. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Wow, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.